Hello guys, and welcome to this fantastic interview that was brought to you from the Mile of Smiles. I want to say a huge thank you to the organisers, Shropshire Festivals, for inviting us along so that we could set up a studio for the whole day, and we got so many amazing interviews, one of which you're about to hear. If you would like to support the Shrewsbury Biscuit, you can check out our website, which is the Shrewsbury Biscuit Podcast.co.uk. All of our episodes are available on there. You can also support us on social media. We are at the Shrewsbury Biscuit Podcast on Instagram, Twitter, and on Facebook. I want to say a huge thank you to my family and my supporters and the Biscuiteers that I saw on that day as well for giving me your support and your help. Setting up the studio was so much fun, but a lot of hard work. We covered a lot of miles, but so did so many other people. This event was exactly what was needed to illustrate what Shrewsbury can do. So anyway, without further ado, here is the interview that you're about to hear. Take it away, Alex and Leon. Enjoy the interview, and I'll catch you on the other side. Hey guys, how's it going? Welcome to the Shrewsbury Biscuit. I'm Alex Whiteley, and today we're coming to you from the quarry for the Mile of Smiles, and this is our first interview for the day.
And you got me.
Yes, we got you, and we've got Leon as well, my bigger mini biscuit. There's my mini biscuit, and there's the bigger mini biscuit.
Oh, so we've got two biscuits around here.
Yeah, and there's lots of things going on around us today. We're in the quarry. We have a guest who's one of the acts taking part today.
I am Kiani. Shout outs to Hot Radio, shout outs to Inspired to Inspire. I'm here at the Shrewsbury Biscuit Podcast.
Yeah.
And can't wait to talk about biscuits. My favourite.
You like biscuits?
I do.
What are your favourite biscuits?
My favourite biscuits are chocolate digestives.
Now here's what we've asked a few times on the show, and it's quite a controversial question, but if you were to be a biscuit, which biscuit would you be?
I'd be a nice biscuit.
I'd be...
I get called Jammy Dodger. I mean, I don't know what it says about my face.
I'd be a peaches and cream biscuit.
A peaches and cream biscuit?
Green. You need it because you know that I'm a fit, sorry. But yeah, I'd be peaches and cream.
Nice. So tell us about the band. Who are you here with today? What are you going to do?
So, I'm a solo artist. Kiani,
oh, okay, well.
A singer-songwriter from Walsall, West Midlands.
Nice.
And I'll be performing today with a former Still Post guitarist, Basil Gabardon, who will also be performing too. So I'm really excited. It's the first time we're performing together, so I'm
nervous?
excited. No, I just cannot wait to get on stage. It's been like nearly 18 months since I've been on
Is this the first time you've been on stage?
The proper stage since lockdown, yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, so I'm really excited.
Very special for you then. I bet it's going to be quite euphoric, actually.
It's a beautiful stage as well. It's so cute.
Nice little stage, isn't it? Big shout out to Beth Heath and the guys from Shropshire Festivals for putting this. It's a yellow shirt started around everywhere with the miles to miles. They gave me one, and I was very happy because I've been on the keto diet for like 8 weeks, right? And I can finally fit into I've gone a size down, and they were like, it took me. We need one of them. We need one of them today. And I was like, oh no, I'm not going to fit into this size because that's the only one they had. And I was like, oh, it fits. Oh, it fits as well.
Yeah,
I might be nicking a top. I'm not going to lie.
Yeah, I was about to get some for my kids and everything. They're really cool.
So you're singing from the radio as well? You do radio?
Yeah, I do radio. I'm a presenter on Hot Radio New Music Live from Studio 5 with myself and a co-host, which is Nick, an amazing co-host.
Nice. I mean, I've just the Biscuiteers below. Here he goes again. You're giving license to... Yeah, I've just got on the radio. It's my 14th week. I'll be on Thursday. Naughty Talk with Alex Whiteley. So all Naughty's music.
I need a bit... Oh, okay. I thought you meant Naughty Talk.
Well, I do have a bit of a cheeky report, I've got to say. So it's all part of the part and parcel of Alex Whiteley. Do you know what I mean? But no, I love music and I love the radio. One of my idols growing up was Chris Moyles. Like I loved the way he used to drive his show because he was very honest.
He had such a natural, authentic way of presenting. It was beautiful.
What led you into radio?
I like to hear no, not really. I think I do quite a lot in my community. I do quite a few community projects.
Yeah.
And so I think it was just a way of connecting with more and a wider spread of community to let them know what's happening, what they can get involved with. My show now is I just play independent artists. So my whole show is full of independent artists from the UK, around the world really.
I like that.
Yeah, and we get them on for interviews and it's real fun. Hope Radio.
Hope
tune in.
Radio.
So when
Any jobs going?
Always.
I'm joking. So when you're like doing these like radio stations and stuff, do you ever have what type of feeling do you have when you're doing them?
Feeling?
Yeah, like.
Do you know? At first, I used to have like a panicky feeling because I used to be like, "Oh my gosh, what if I press the wrong button? What if I do
Nervous
wrong?"
wee.
Yeah,
Nervous wee every
like
time.
before I went live, it was like, "Okay, let's go to the toilet." But now, because it's pre-recorded, which is a big help, so I can mess up as many times as I want. The producer's amazing, Penny Whelan, an amazing producer.
Shout out to you.
Shout out! Listen, this woman, she is a genius, and she just passed her master's in media production and wrote a contract to say if anything was to happen in the world, she'll start a radio station, and then March. January she graduated, and then March we had the pandemic, so she started up a radio station. And that's Hope Radio.
I really get into the music, like, because I build my own playlists. I don't know how you build playlists, but I'd like an Excel sheet of like, we're gonna have this song, it's this minutes long. I'm very anal about it. I'm kind of like, I have to count down to the second how long my show's gonna be.
I'm lucky. We have a producer that sits in with the interviews with us, and she edits it down and then puts it out twice a week. So
nice.
So
that's good.
Yeah, and we're always looking for presenters, you know.
Oh well,
so I'll leave you the details.
Yeah,
Definitely.
please do. Well, we'll be here all day, so
I'll be back. I thought you
come
had
back.
biscuits here. I was coming to dip in my coffee.
Wow, I see why you're here now.
It's not a bad.
Really.
Leon's. That's quick, man.
I know, right? Listen,
gets
the
it
big
from his
cookie's
dad.
got it.
What can people expect from your entertainment today? Are you on stage just the once? Or?
So I'm on the main stage at 12:30.
Yeah.
But I'm at St Altman's Church at 11 till 12. So I'll be
Okay.
performing there. And my hope and dream for everyone that hears my voice today, in whatever capacity, at home or at the festival, is that they smile.
By the looks of things, there should be a lot of people here today. So
Yeah, and the weather should hold off as well, so that's good.
I hope so. We were at the Battle of Shrewsbury yesterday in Battlefield,
did they?
and the wind nearly took this away. Honestly, we were like, bang down the hatches, like holding on to everything. It was just crazy. So yeah, I mean, I wish you the best of luck today.
Thank you.
Please come back and speak to us. We are here all day.
I'll come back and say hey. I might bring you some biscuit, so I can do.
Well, I'm on the keto, but I mean, what was
Well, I'm not on keto,
What's
so it's fine.
keto?
so keto is like. He's like, so it's no milk, no bread, no carbs, no pasta, none of that stuff.
So you can't eat anything.
Yeah,
It's like
exactly.
meat and salad, and nuts is fine, full of healthy stuff. But I don't know, it's good. I've lost 2
Is it
stone though. I
working?
fit in this
Have
t-shirt,
you?
man. This
Well
t-shirt.
done. I need a bit more to go.
It's better for me because whenever he gets like biscuits and stuff, I get all of them, so I don't have to share them.
Oh, that's brilliant. That is a plan.
Well, thank you.
Cookie's got it going on.
Hey, look.
I take off the best.
Oh, there you go.
I'm getting nothing but good vibes about today.
Oh yeah, it's a beautiful venue as well.
Can I just say I don't own the rights to this music? Suddenly
disclaimer there.
I can hear it's clearly through my headphones, so can the listeners. Right, we're gonna finish this, and I'm gonna work out how to deal with licensed music on a unlicensed podcast. Catch us next time. Tell people where they can find you.
You can find me on social media, Kiani Isme, KIANIISME, on all social platforms. And you can hear me on Hope Radio, online or FM 87.9.
Brilliant. Nice chatting to you.
You too. Have a great day.
And you.
See ya.
And some will say psychology, some will say it's technology, and some will say it's biology. It's a paradox, a mystery. It's a great big danger to humanity.
Living for the week.
The coronavirus, the world is changing around us.
Through the air.
The coronavirus,
And our
the
leaders,
world is changing
with their
around us.
economic growth, know how to feed us.
It's in the atmosphere, blowing and flying everywhere. Oh, it's in the atmosphere. You don't know when it will appear. The coronavirus, the world is changing around us.
Staying indoors.
The coronavirus, this world is changing around us.
And when it's all over,
There's a
will we
fighting
have
at the
grown
supermarket.
and know what we need?
People are fight for what you got in your basket. People are fight, argue and panic. Because there is a pandemic. Life is precious, yet it is tragic. Are we sinking like the Titanic? Fighting for toilet roll, it's undemocratic. The coronavirus, the world is changing around us. The coronavirus,
It's called the only
the
game
world
in
is
town.
changing around us.
The living soul that is Mother Earth.
It's in the
by Volvo,
atmosphere.
wind and rain.
blowing and flying everywhere. Oh, it's in the atmosphere. You don't know when it will appear. The coronavirus. The world is changing around us. The world is moving around us. The world is twisting around us. The coronavirus. The world is moving around us. The coronavirus. The world is turning and twisting and moving around us. The coronavirus. Some will say it's a fantasy. Some will say it's not reality. Some will say it's gravity. And some will say it's vitality. Some will say it's geography. And some will say it's just a history. Some will say it's bureaucracy. And some will say it is a prophecy. Some will say it's ideology. And some will say it's a conspiracy. Some will say it's technology. And some will say it's biology. It's a paradox, a mystery. It's a great big danger to humanity.
Good. Maurice, thank you so much for that. That was fantastic.
It was unhealthy to go there.
That mic is live. You're live on Channel 4. You're not really, but...
Well, it's one of those things, isn't it? I mean, we're living in troubled times. We're living in difficult times. I'm sick of the coronavirus and the lockdown, and we need to try and get back to some kind of normality.
Absolutely. I mean, during the most difficult times in lives, whether it's during the war, whether it's trying to raise money with Live Aid, things like that, people sing and they try and create a bit of humour or just a bit of nice well-being. And that song for me screams out that, you know?
It is what it is. With human beings, if certain events happen, you truly know who they are. You know who you're facing. You know who you're dealing with. Situations make us respond in certain ways. The coronavirus is made, I don't know, you can see people's true colours. Yeah. We're all divided, we're fighting each other. And really, we're taking our eyes off the ball.
Yeah. And I feel like sometimes we take our own frustrations out on each other, right? Yeah. And that's been one of the hardest things for a lot of people, especially when it comes to like things like social media. You know, I've had to take a hard curve away from social media at times because the worst thing to do is to go into those comment threads, right, and just read what the nonsense that people are talking about, right? It's very negative.
Yeah, to be fair, I'm not savvy on social media. I tend to use it as and when I'm from old stock. I don't rely, on social media because I know there's social media and there's reality and there's fantasy.
You got a wise head on your shoulders there, my friend. So today we're coming from the Mile of Smiles here in Shrewsbury. Where do you hail from? Where are you from?
I'm from Wolverhampton.
Nice, yeah.
I'm just down the road from you.
You are just round the corner, yeah. And being out here today performing and being amongst all this, does that mean a lot to you to be out here?
Yes, it does, because at the end of the day, it gives everybody a chance. I mean, we're living in a multicultural society.
Yes.
That's our reality, whether we want to accept it or not. And it's good to hear other people's perspective on life. When I'm talking to you, when I'm putting my poems through, you're looking through my eyes. You can see what I can see.
Yes.
You have a better understanding of me.
Yes.
Like when I listen to different people on their sets, and I can understand them. I can see where they're coming from. It's one of those things you have to share. For us to understand each other, we have to share.
Yes.
And I'm sharing with you my experience.
Yeah, that's the beauty of music, though, isn't it? You know, you can share pain, you can share love, you can share elation, euphoria, and people will, in their own little ways, accept it, enjoy it, embrace it. You know, sometimes you can listen to music that, I don't know, Coldplay, for example. Not all Coldplay is happy. It's some of it's quite sad and painful, but you might relate to it. You know, there's lots of people that will relate to the music you're writing. How long have you been writing music?
Too many years, my friend. Too many years.
Never too many years.
I've been writing from I was a kid. I've just got a catalogue of my experiences through the years. I've just got loads of. I just got lots of poems because that's what I do. It's one of those things. You don't set out to be a poet. Most people don't anyway. I didn't set out to be a poet. I just fell into it, and I've just been doing it. it's become a part of life now. It's a natural thing for me to do.
Nice.
So for me to talk about the coronavirus isn't. It affects and it touches and affects my life. So I'm bound to talk about it. I'm not telling you something that I think you need to know. I'm just talking about my journey, my experience. This is what I've seen. This is what I've experienced.
Yeah.
And that's how it is.
So is your poetry and your music, is it almost like a kind of therapy for you? Kind of get it out off your
Yeah. That's how it is.
Yeah.
Once I've done it, it's done. It's off my shoulders. It's gone.
So it's almost like a relief then.
Yeah, absolutely, without a doubt.
That's what I say to a lot of I work with young people in Telford, and I do say to a lot of young people that whether you draw, whether you write, whether you make music or whatever it is, if you've got a creative outlet that you can pour all of that passion, anger or whatever into, it will help you out because it's gone then. It's like getting out and writing down a nightmare, isn't it? You know, when you've had a nightmare, writing it all down. So what's the plan today? Are you going to be on the stage at all today? Or?
No, I've done my set already. I'm going to hang around for a bit, enjoy people's experience and what they have to share with me. Hopefully taking a bit of sun because I'm a man from the Caribbean and I love the sun. But it's not showing its face at the moment.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it will do. I've got all the faith in the world, and you're in the best place. The Shrewsbury Quarry Park, or this place here is just one of the most
it is nice,
amazing places in the summer. The river there is just fantastic. There's canoes behind you there. If you want to go do some canoeing, there's a
feeling here today.
Yeah, it's going to be fantastic.
I'm not feeling that brave, gentlemen.
Oh, come on, we can do this. Right, okay, so I've just spoken to Shane, who's my fellow biscuiteer. He's not working today, he's out with the family. He's up at the castle, and he said to me that he's just seen somebody that does bubbleology. And he said to me, say bubbleology 3 times fast. And I said, this is going to be the challenge for today on the biscuit. So Maurice, can you, for the Shrewsbury Biscuit, say bubbleology 3 times fast for us on the show?
Bubbleology. I've tripped at the first hurdle.
Right, let's try it again. Let's go.
Bubbleology.
There you go, Leon.
Bubbleology.
Whoa! Fair play. Look at that. Bubbleology. I'm meant to be the captain of the ship, and I failed as well.
Yeah, I'm getting good at my words.
Maurice, it's been great chatting to you.
That's fine.
And go and spread your happiness and your joy, your life experiences with people.
Is there anywhere we can find your music?
Well, I've got my a website, mauricemalcolm.com, and it's Maurice Maurice. Malcolm is MALCOLM. mauricemalcolm.com.
Amazing.
Anything you want to shout out? Anyone you want to?
Well, yeah, I just think everybody should enjoy themselves in the festival. All the musicians and the artists, poets, respect, keep spreading the message. Yeah. We are messengers, and that's what we're supposed to do, spread the message. Smiles
are infectious, right?
Absolutely.
And I think that's the whole reason Beth put this together, is that smiles, you see someone smiling or laughing, you don't even have to know what the joke is. If you see someone laughing, you just want to laugh too, don't you? Yeah. And I was really stressed the other day, actually. I wrote on Facebook, ways of relieving stress instantly because I can feel the blood boiling, right? One of those days where you just kind of like, and somebody was like, just fake laugh. And I was like, what? Apparently it works, Maurice, have you got another song for us to play that we can put on?
You want to play something else?
Yeah, I don't want to be like,
good?
What can I play for you?
I don't know. Something to make us smile, Maurice.
Impeach him, impeach him, impeach him, impeach him, the world cry out. Some of them say they want him to go to jail. And some of them say they want him fall to his knees and fail. Oh my gosh. Some of them say they just want him to pay the price. And some of them say they just want Donald Trump to be nice. Just be nice. Impeach him. Impeach him, impeach him, impeach him. The world cry out, I say, impeach him. Impeach him, impeach him, impeach him. Oh my gosh. He would not accept the result of the election. He said that the vote they should have go in for him direction. Aye. So he sent a brigade down to Capitol Hill. Yes, he did. Now who's going to pay the price? Who's going to pay for the bill? There were words of insurrection. There was violence and aggression. They were moving with direction, with purpose and division, with guns and ammunition. Them got pipe bomb, stun gun, pump action, shotgun. I said them got pipe bomb, stun gun, pump action, shotgun, with gallows and a hangman's noose. They stormed the building, stormed the building, stormed the building. Nancy Pelosi, they cry out. Nancy Pelosi, they cry. Nancy Pelosi, now them fighting against themselves. The Constitution is their wealth. Hang him. Mike Pence, they shout out, I say. Some of them say him is a tyrant. Some say Donald Trump is a giant. Some of them say him is a tyrant. Some say Donald Trump is a giant, a giant, a giant, a giant. Some of them say they want him to go to jail. And some of them say they want him fall to his knees and fail. Oh my gosh. Some of them say they just want him to pay the price. And some of them say they just want Donald Trump to be nice. Just be nice. We just want him to be nice. Is that too much to ask?
And I agree with you so much because, that's brilliant.
It's not mainly based off your mind out of nowhere.
It's people always ask me, they always say to me, you didn't write that, and I just smile and I said, well, what do you want me to say? If that's what you believe, that's what you believe. I do not sit down and write poems. I can't. Give me a piece of paper, tell me to write it down, write a poem, I won't be able to do it. It just floods my head, keeps going around in my head, and then I've got it.
Take something to let go. Something to let go.
And then I just, there it is. And then I'm finished, I'm done.
Well, that was amazing. Like, that was amazing.
You've got, I think this is the one of the...
That's scratching the surface, young man. Scratching the surface.
Do you coach any young musicians or anybody that you encourage?
I do go into schools.
Yeah.
I do go into schools and I teach the youngsters about manners, respect. I've got poems called Manners, Respect. I've got poems called Discipline. I've got lots of different things. I teach them, and I have classes where I show them how to do it. You know, everybody's different. Everybody's got their own style.
Yeah.
But that's just what I do it.
So do you have anything to say to these young people who are thinking about becoming musicians or poets or artists or sportsmanship people or creators?
See, how I see life, everybody's been given gifts. Yes. Every one of us has been given a gift. It's what you do with your gift. Now, I would like to be an astronaut. I haven't got that gift to get me to that stage. You use your gift, what God's given you, and you use it to the best of your abilities. It's as simple as that.
Amazing.
If you want to be a builder and you have that passion to be a builder, the battle's halfway there. You're going to become a very good builder. I'm not a builder. I can't be a builder because I can learn it, but I'm not going to be brilliant at it.
Yeah.
So use the skills that God's given you, and if you've got a passion for it, you're going to be brilliant. Just keep at your passion. That's what I would say.
It is interesting because I found this. Yeah, maybe I have to sit behind a microphone later on in life. You know, I always wonder if I knew I could do this when I was younger, where would I be today? Do you know what I mean? Like, but
you find your way eventually.
Yeah,
That's how I look at life. You will find, but you will find everybody has a gift. It's
about
just
finding
utilising the gift that God has given you.
Yeah, of
And
course.
that's how I look at it. So I'm just using the gift that God's given me to edify myself and edify all those around me who's willing to listen. I'm not saying I'm the be all and end all. I'm not saying I know it all, because I don't. We learn from each other. But at the end of the day, I believe that we all have to answer for this beautiful life we've been given. If you think you're going to go through your life and just do what you want and answer to nobody, there's a higher being. We have to give accountability for being here. And that's how I look at life. Now, some will say, no, there's no such higher being. Some will say we came out of an explosion and that's it. But my view is, we're too beautifully made, intelligence and the skills that we have, there has to be a higher being.
Yeah.
And if there's not a higher being, then life doesn't make sense at all. And I know that this is not chaos, this is
I can see what you mean, like the complex of an eyeball.
Yeah, the complexity of an eye, the complexity of I can move my little finger like that. How did that happen?
From an explosion.
Yeah, that doesn't make no sense. There's a higher being. Look at the universe. It's massive. It's far greater than we're a little, not even a speck in the universe.
Yeah.
And we think that we're the only ones who have life? Come on, please. Give me strength.
I do like the idea that whether, politically, whether you're left, whether you're right, whatever you believe in God, if you're a Muslim, if you're Jewish, just be nice. Just be nice, just be nice, just be nice, you know?
Yeah. It doesn't cost anything.
Absolutely.
And we edify each other and move along our journey. Because at the end of our journey, we've got to give some accountability.
Absolutely.
With that, young man, God bless you.
Have a great day and go and spread some smiles, Maurice. Thank you so much for joining us.
Good day to Ashley, mate.
Take care. God bless you.
Thank you.
God bless you too.
Well, that was a fantastic interview. I think you'll agree. I want to say a huge thank you to our guest. And of course, this is a generic message that I've recorded for the end of every podcast I recorded on that day. But we had such a great time. Every single podcast that we recorded was phenomenal. Again, I'd like to say a huge thank you to Shropshire Festivals for inviting us to take part. We would love to be involved with any other festivals or events that are going on in Shrewsbury, because that's our job, to illustrate the amazing things that Shrewsbury can do. And I think Beth and the team at Shropshire Festivals, they do a great job too. Again, I'd like to remind you guys, if you would like to support us, you can go to the Shrewsbury Biscuit Podcast.co.uk. That's our website, and our audio is all available on there, and there are ways to get in touch with us. You can also support us on social media. We are at the Shrewsbury Biscuit Podcast on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. I hope you enjoyed this episode. Please share it with your friends, and we will see you guys next time. And have a great day. Thank you very much. Peace out.